Brigade. The energy in here is really, really nice. However, the energy in me is not that good. Woke up at 5:30 and I'm like, so trying to get used to it. But it always feels so good to be back home. Today I'm gonna be deadlifting. That's like the main focus, but I am gonna be doing all 3 lifts. I'm gonna start off with squats. They're not gonna be heavy, they're gonna be speed squats, because I wanna say maybe the first 3-4 months, I did nothing but tempo work, because I was running Barbell Brigade's beginner powerlifting program, and a lot of it had to do with like just fixing form, focusing on form, not going heavy, so I did a lot of tempo. So I got kind of scared. I was like, fuck, how am I gonna fire out of the hole from all of my lifts? Because all I know how to do is just descend really slowly and then like try to get out of the hole as fast as possible. So I was just really scared. So we did some minor tweaking. So today I'm gonna be doing a lot of speed squats. I think I said that already. I'm gonna stretch.
Why do you like training so early?
Honestly, I used to be a nighttime lifter. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hold on. Every rack I go to, the height, I always have to. What did you ask me? Oh, why don't I take so early? Cause there's just so much shit to do in the day, and there's so many like things that can happen. That I used to be a night lifter, and then I got a little bit busier, and just life happened. That like I'm trying to train at night and I couldn't really get in the zone, so I'm just like, fuck, did I pay that bill? Oh shit, did I have to go home and cook dinner or whatever? I don't know why I said cook dinner. I don't cook dinner. That like I just couldn't really focus on my training, and there were times that it was just so quick for me to be like, I'll train on the weekend, and then I wouldn't train. So then I figured, let me just wake up early, knock that shit out, you know, first thing in the morning, and then I feel so accomplished and so good for the rest of the day that I'm just like, I'm gonna be a morning lifter. And I've been doing it for a few years now. Every time I lace these things up, I'm always so surprised at my new forms. Because form has been a huge thing for me this new training cycle, if you will. Before, I was always about like ego lifting. I'm like, yeah, I just want to go heavy as much as possible. Like I hate feeling like a weak bitch. And you know, even at that time, girls have just been dominating. They've been so strong. That this year I was like, slow it down, homegirl, like let's just focus on the basics. So I've really been just trying to focus on like my mental state and like the form. So every time I tie my shoes, I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to be a high bar squatter. I'm 5'11", and for the most part, they say leverages for taller people aren't the best. So you always want to shorten your range of motion. So doing high bar, at least in powerlifting, because I know there's like ollie lifting and shit. In powerlifting, it's not going to give you the best advantages or leverages, but I'm a high bar squatter and I actually fucking like it. But it just trips me out because like my whole powerlifting career, if you want to call it that, I've been a low bar squatter. So going hard bar, I'm like, oh shit, it takes forever. Ugh.
Well, do you feel stronger now?
Yeah, I feel way stronger. I feel like way more in control. Because I have like this weird sticking point, like it's usually here. And when I'm doing low bar, I always get stuck here and I'm like, oh shit. So I end up like deadlifting it. Whereas now, I still have the same sticking point. I don't know how to get rid of that shit. I think it's just with more repetition and just getting stronger. But I do this and I'm like, oh, it's actually pretty nice. Who would have known, right? Who would have thought? Today's speed squats, so it's not about the weight, it's about how fast you can move the weight. So I'm only doing 110, and 110 is so light for me because I'm so strong now. No, but it just feels really funny because I try to warm up, but I can only go 25, and then after 25 I start lifting, so I think it's pretty fun for me. So, like I said, speed squats, 110, 5x3, with under a minute rest between each set.
100 minute?
Huh?
100 minute rest?
Under a minute.
Under a minute.
100 minute. What is that? What's 100 minutes?
100 minutes, an hour and a half, and 2 minutes, an hour and 40 minutes.
I have my routine. I know that it's, once I stop, I have to mark down what set I just did, and then when I take a breather, and I go back in and I know it's under a minute still. So I try to keep the same routine every time. Last one. The squats felt pretty good. They were pretty light, so I was able to focus on the speed part of it. The form felt solid. It felt a little too light, where I went out of the hole the first time, I was like moving back. So I'm like, oh shit, it's lighter than I thought, which is a good thing. So if someone tries to fuck with me that's 110 pounds, I could lift them up. No, but it really felt good. The pre-workout hit, which is really nice. So I feel like unstoppable right now. So it's deadlift time, switching out to flats. Not going super heavy today actually. I'm only doing 165. This whole training block, I haven't touched 225, but I think meet day for sure I'll be able to do that. I say that, but I don't even know. I really don't even know. It feels like I can do it. So yeah. This whole time I was just putting my ego on check and going, the numbers don't matter. It's about the process. One by 5. What's 2-5? It should be. Shit. That was really light. I feel like I should go heavier, but it's on the program. So I've been thinking, what happens to us when we die? You know what I mean?
We die.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I mean, that's
you don't know that.
You do.
Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, what I really wanted to say was I'm moving into 3-second pause bench. I'm doing it at 75 pounds. The bar is 45 pounds. It's not a lot of weight, but we're gonna do it anyway. Just informed me because my grip on my bench is pretty wide. So I'm on the outside ring, or the inside ring I should say. So it looks like this. But Nads is saying for competition, if I'm out like this and my finger is not on the ring, I could get disqualified. So now I kind of have to adjust my grip a little bit and bring it in. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, that's
fuck.
legal.
Look what I just did too. I didn't even realize. I think because I went so wide, and when I racked it, it smashed my hand. Look at that. Fuck, that's so exaggerated. Doesn't even feel like it hurts this bad. Oh, look at that.
That's what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying, but that is wide.
Okay, gotta pay attention. Only because I felt in every single lift, like I just felt good at every single lift. Nothing was too challenging, but I think it's because I'm just so focused on like engaging every single muscle and just lifting appropriately. Because if you followed my training in the past, the form was horrendous. So it's still probably pretty bad, but it's a lot better than it was, and I'm very proud of that. So because of that, mentally, I just feel in control of every single lift, whereas before it was all about ego, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck what I look like. I just want more weight. So yeah, so it feels really good. I feel in control. I am feeling the slight fatigue miss, of course, because I've just been really recomping my body, if you will, for maybe since January, honestly, because I hadn't lifted prior to that. I had taken such a long pause in any type of weightlifting. But yeah, like I'm starting to feel a toll on my joints and my muscles and stuff, but in general, I feel really good. Well, you guys, thank you so much for following this journey of mine. I hope I'm able to ignite and inspire something in you because, yo, we all have it in us, all right? We just have to tap into that, get into the right mind space, head space, and really believe in ourselves because we can really achieve whatever the fuck we set our minds to. So again, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm so grateful. And also make sure to check out our gear. We have really dope clothing at barbellbrigade.com. Also, don't skip over our supplements. Like I've been taking immunity support, multivitamins, and greens specifically for my training because like I said, your body gets fatigued, wear and tear. So we really want to maintain it because this is our house. You know, we're building this. This is our foundation. This is the only meat rocket, I guess, that we're gonna live in, so let's take care of that. And also make sure to stay informed and stay up to date. We have a really cool blog on barbellbrigade.com. Check it out. Thank you.